right, collective, it's Shana. Let's get a quick read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Alright, collective. Let's get a read. Melodic read. Alright, it's a lot of cards here, collective. So I have to try to, my goodness. What's the situation, Archangel Michael? Thank you. I'm here. What's this song? Boogie down, something, something. Chicka something. It's a combination of two songs, okay? I don't know, maybe somebody's listening to it. Show me the obstacle. Okay, we're going to check that. Show me the spiritual advice. Spiritual advice. Oh, I caught that, collective. That was quite skillful, okay? Show me. What's the divine? That's too wet. My goodness, this sponge is too wet. What's the divine? Okay. I don't know why the cards are coming out like this, okay? Let's keep this as the mystery. Oh, yeah, because the deck is too big, okay? And let's put this here. Let's see what's happening. Y'all, it's beautiful, okay? Abort, okay? Someone must abort the mission, okay? Things are getting critical, collective. They've been critical for a long time, but people just continue to play, okay? But yeah. All right, before we get started, okay, but abort, that's the word. Let's put that out there. I don't want to. Wow, collective. I'm telling you, it's another one of those reads, collective. Under abort is federal prosecution, okay? Now, look, I wanted to shuffle or deal out the cards before I just make a quick commentary, okay? It's been a lot going on, collective, since last week, since last week, right? And I've made so many discoveries since last week, collective. Like I told you, it's like a time capsule. And things are being released at particular times, okay? In order to go according to the divine timing, okay? And I feel like I'm getting very close to fully cracking my case, okay? I still have certain barriers, okay? The primary barrier at this point now is financial. However, if all of this that has been being revealed to me is coming to me at this point, I have no reason to believe that the funds will not be made available at some point for me in order to, complete this, right? But collective, I found out so much, okay? One thing I discovered since last Thursday for this particular case, I think it was Thursday, I discovered who the hermit is in my life, okay? And keep in mind that this is some major operation that's going on, okay? So the hermit in my life could also be the hermit in your life, collective, okay? Because there's some twin psyop mission, collective, okay? But let's go. But I discovered who the hermit is, who I believe is also the investigator. And my ancestors are so funny. They made the card and him look just alike, okay, when I gave the guy the reading, okay, collective? And oh my goodness, okay? So that was funny. I just found that out. Then shortly after that, what else did I find out? I found also a major crack in where the land is, collective, that was stolen. I believe all of the money or whatever, they squandered it, okay? But the main issue at this point is the land, okay? I believe it's a significant amount of land, and including all that they've done to try to hold on to it, collective, okay? And to cover it up. So now that I'm speaking about it, right, I may run the risk of them trying to bury it further, okay? But it doesn't make a difference, okay? If I have to just hold court here one day on my channel, on this channel, collective, I will do that, okay? Just to give myself the satisfaction, okay? But either way, they ain't stopping nothing for me, okay? But I'm going to reveal these people, okay? But I digress a little right there. But I found out about this conservatorship, okay? It just pretty much, I was directed through a reading. It wasn't even a reading. It was one of those videos where you have like the robo sound on there, right? And I've often thought in the past that, hey, sometimes these are actually like ETs and ancestors literally sending messages through the videos, okay? And they put the voice on it, right? And this was definitely one of them, okay? And when I opened the video, it had the number 47 there, collected. 47 is very key for me, okay? And the number 1147 was key for my father. That's why this number 47 is very key for me, but it has multiple meanings, right? Not only does it link to a particular person, I believe, collective, one of the people who stole my identity, okay? This is what I believe. I just have to prove it. Okay, so that's a side note. I believe I know where this conservatorship is. It was done when I was a teenager by whoever this person is, okay? But I feel like this person has done this to someone else. I see something, okay? But the issue is that there may be many members within that county in Sumter, okay, that are a part of this, okay? And these are people that are not my complexion, and they're in positions of power in that town, and they have connections, okay? And mind you, they're very racist, some of them. Very. Not all. Many have, they've healed themselves from that, and we have the whole bunch of biases and stuff, right? But there are many who are very deeply ingrained in that, okay? And this is the issue. I think this is a part of what's been making it take so long, okay? Also, yes, it's government agencies connected, okay? Like Agriculture Collective, like the Farming Bureau, okay? This is what I believe, okay? And this is what makes it difficult. Where there are many people, I'm sure, good white people, okay, who see that this is wrong, okay? But at the same time, it's like going up against their mother, their father, their grandmama, and their granddaddy, more like that, okay? But at the same time, we're all being watched. It's a test for everyone, okay? It's a higher test for everyone to see what we're going to do. Because these are tests to see if where we're going to fall. We're going to be placed on this side or that side, okay? But this is deep. It really is. Okay, but this is a part of the reason why they're afraid to, they don't want to release the land. These people have been living on this land for a long time and living off this wealth of mines. I believe that my father's father may have left it to me, or my grandmother, somehow, okay? And these people stole it. I remember in my 20s, I used to have this desire to have a farm just popped out of nowhere, collective, okay? I had even talked to my so-called family members about it back then, okay? And you know what? Around that time, that's when I started being really heavily attacked. I didn't know what it was. Interesting. All right, but yeah, I think this is a part of why the ancestors are so angry about this, okay? The twin flame just seems to come out here with everything, okay? My ancestors just keep throwing it in for every read, okay? Whether the read is about me, I'm included or not, or it's just about the collective, okay? They throw it in on every read because they're going to whip their ass, okay? Yeah. Wow. And look, all that they tried and they worked so hard to steal and keep away from me, when all the truth comes out, I'm going to get all that back, plus all the shit that they've acquired, collective. Well, justice is justice, okay? But back to the initial point, because it's already 11 minutes. I've discovered now, collective, because I used to think that my fake twin, the person that I felt was the King of Wands, I felt that was my twin who had gone, run amok. But no, this guy is just the King of Pentacles. I used to think he was the King of Pentacles, King of Wands. But there was something in me saying there's a different person for this King of Wands, okay? And over time, okay, me being me and avoiding many traps, okay, by the grace of the Creator and my spirit team, right? It has forced these people to come to me. It's like I'm drawing them to me, okay? Yeah, for exposure. They're being exposed, okay? It's like a game of tag. You're it, okay? And now they're it. And they're thinking I have to do something. I don't have to do anything. I've already done what I've had to do. I've tagged you, okay? Because certain ones are a little evasive and elusive, okay? And these are more like some of the big dogs involved. Excuse me. All right, so, but the Hermit has been discovered. Now I've discovered who the real King of Wands, Bigfoot, devil magician is, collective. Okay? Yeah. I was quite surprised too. I was quite surprised. I will say that. Okay, I got the epiphany in maybe a few seconds. I'm like, oh my goodness. Aha, let me get some water. Wow, so this is my real twin, I believe, okay? And this person knew about me before I knew about them. Probably because of the false twin. So he's involved with the false twin somehow. They're probably in the same organization or something. I've been hearing about this story, collective, and I suspected I had something to do with this one, okay? But yeah, this particular one, okay? I'm sure there's several of them. Yeah, but this is how he knows him. They're both in the same disgusting organization together, okay? And I can't believe this person is in this organization, collective. But this person, he's been the one, he's literally obsessed with me, collective. It's not funny. Every time I use the intuitive cab deck, okay? He comes out following, chasing after me with that crazy obsessed eyeball card on his deck, okay, on this deck. And doing magic, collective. Okay, so this is, I found Bigfoot, collective. My twin flame is a Bigfoot, a crazy Bigfoot that likes to do magic on his twin flame, okay? And that means, collective, I am also of the Bigfoot line, the Bigfoot lineage, okay? It is what it is, collective. But I'm not going to out this twin, okay? I'm going to let him hang himself. I'm going to see what he's going to do, collective. This is like a observational study. I'll take notes as it all unfolds, okay? All right, collective, I've ran my mouth enough. Oh, and one other thing, if people have information about ways to search out illegal conservator I can't say it, conservatorships, okay? Please just make it available. Maybe you can place a site in the link. You know what I mean. Put a comment in the link or something. Collective, okay. Let's go. Let's read the read. All right, but we have Abort. This is what I'm getting. Like, I don't even know why my real twin, I think, would even do this. And that's funny with the read yesterday, because I'm thinking that I'm talking about the other guy, but I'm talking about this guy, collective. Wow. Okay, so I think this is going to be out to the errant twins of the world. Abort the mission, okay? Because if you don't, there's federal prosecution on the way, okay? There are a couple good officers left out there in the world, okay? They're sprinkled around out there. All right, Archangel Michael, what's the situation? This is going to be a real quick read because I didn't rant it on long enough. Collective, I think this is somebody's twins. All these twins out here, the ones that did the wrong thing. I think this is their read, but let's see. All right, it says, in mental turmoil because they can't come back because they keep doing stupid shit, collective. I don't know, they're drinking Haterade or something. Why? I think there's some sort of compulsive disorder or something. Or maybe they're trying to get a contract. Maybe they're trying to get a Nike contract or a sports contract or a music deal, okay? And they just want to spill your precious blood so they can get trinkets and shit. Okay? That's how substantive they really are, okay? So stop. Just take the blinders off, collective, like I've done. Okay, take them off. Vet every damn body, okay? And most things are not what you think it is, I'm telling you. Bottom of the deck, the situation. Y'all, somebody's in a rough state. We're not going to read that off-road trip because it's going to a miserable place, okay? And I hope that's not the case, okay? I know I said I'm an advocate of chicken bones in space, okay? But I want to understand this person first, just a little bit, and try to understand why they did that. Maybe secretly, sometimes people secretly are something other than what they present. But I don't understand half of this stuff, collective. I don't understand. Collective, let's get one quick one on the off-road trip. And Archangel Michael, tell the ancestors I said behave. Okay, ancestors, behave. Show me the off-road trip. Abort, collective. That's the first card out here. What else do you... Abort. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they came for the wrong person. These curses are not just going to be broken within your family, okay? They're going to be broken within your state, your regions, okay? It's like a quantum entanglement effect, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Because that whole South America, Southern, because it's South Carolina, I see this is going to be a big case, collective. Because it might be just about many people in the town, the people of established positions, attorneys, people within the court system and different systems you think about. They got it all wrapped up. I think it's not many people, maybe 60,000, I think, or maybe. It's going to be a big case because if this information is coming, and I'm digressing, y'all. If this information is coming to me this quickly, collective, stuff that's been hidden from me for years, okay? And when I looked at that little piece of paper for the conservatorship, all it had was this slight variation of my name on there in the matter of, okay? And this person that they awarded me to, collective, rights of my, Anna Mae. That was the first two letters, two names. Anna Mae, collective, like, what's that? Tina Turner and Ike, I think. Ain't that some shit? Abusive shit, collective. And then I got all these people, excuse me, around me playing these childish ass games, collective. While I and you are trying to break serious ass curses. It's shameful, collective. It's fucking shameful, I'm telling you. And trust and believe, my idiot ass so-called family members, they took like pennies on the dollar. They gave them a couple little pairs of tennis shoes, maybe some gold teeth or something, collective. And they ran off with all the fucking land, collective. And if some of them did get a little bit of other land, they turned it right back over with a damn loan or something, collective. I'm telling you what I know. I feel it in my gut. Let's go. Show me this off-road trip. What's going on with this off-road trip? Oh, maybe they're aborting a mission. Maybe they're getting the point. Maybe this is like the running away card with that car in there, okay? Speeding or whatever that cart was, speeding away. Maybe somebody's in a high-speed chase of some sort, collective. Sarah, I think I saw this name today, collective. There is a Sarah with the same last name, maiden last name as me, collective. And then one thing I did forget to mention is I've made some calls today, collective, in South Carolina. It's almost like I just want people to know that I'm on the scene. That's all. I don't know if it's wise or not. I didn't calculate it that well, but I just felt like I should at least do that. Okay, and funny thing is that when I called the court place, the young lady, she instantly got an attitude, or slight one. It was slightly detectable, right? And she knew who I was. That's my gut, okay? And she wanted to send me to someone else I felt that she knew. I think that name was Tyndall, okay? And I said, okay, right? And when the phone rang, it went to the voicemail, right? So I called back after that. And the whole place number for the probate place went to the voicemail saying, okay, leave a message, we'll get back to you. And then I said, okay, let me call back one more time. I called back and the lady picked up, right? The original lady. And she wound up having to give me another lady's number, okay? And the other lady, and this was a white lady, older white lady, right? And she seemed more fair, okay? I believe she probably has a lot of knowledge as to what's going on, right? But she did at least present herself better, right? And she was very helpful, I felt. Yeah. But it's interesting, okay? And the name of the person that she referred me to, who was another black person, okay, because I could hear it on the voice thing. Her name, the Tyndall, I found that name connected to my maiden name, okay? So I feel like this is the clerk that works in the court, or whatever her role is over probate, okay? And those few good officers left out there, okay, I'm asking that you receive this information and look into it. It's in Sumter, South Carolina, okay? And there's a variation. The date, now the funny thing I find interesting now is that the date of the conservatorship happened in 85, okay? I would have been a teenager in 85. And it wasn't documented, though, until 87. And it could have been, maybe that's because they switched over from the microfilm. Okay, so I need to get my hands on that. Hopefully they're not going to go and burn the building down and steal the microfilm and destroy Collective, okay? But even if they do, it doesn't make a difference, okay? Because I've got the creator, and we got the planet, and we got fucking asteroids and comets and every fucking thing else, okay? And we got the sun. It don't make a difference. So nobody's getting away with shit, okay? But I'm just saying, this is a possibility to come forward and speak about, what was done and actually heal from it. Possibly heal from bigotry and racism, collective. This, I feel like it's very ingrained down in that area. And I think about why that side of my father's side of the family was so toxic, collective, in terms of the taboos that occurred, right? And this is it, because there's many of those names that are white people down there too, collective. And not forgive me, but these are the ones that's really ingrained in racism. So I can only imagine, what was learned, collective, based with the slavery and all that shit. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, but we got Sarah. Where did the other car go? Oh, here it is, collective. Off-road trip with Sarah. Collective, my ancestors coming for these people. And I told you I'm going to get my shit. Even if they recycle everything and it's all in a whole new gift. Okay, but they're going to take everything from these people. Everything, collective. Because they're stubborn, okay? I'm stubborn too. Confirmation, I don't know what that was. All right, let's see. Off-road trip. Y'all. Wow, collective. Somebody's literally on the run right now. There's some sort, I feel like somebody's being arrested or something, collective. Look at that. You got Sarah in mental turmoil because they can't come back, probably can't come back home. Okay, it's an off-road trip. They have to abort the mission, collective. And it says dead man's trigger. So somebody feels threatened, I feel. Damaging data release in the event of one's own demise, collective. Let's see a little closer here. What's going on? What in the hell have they done is the question. It could be this woman, collective. Let me see. What do I... Because you the general collective. It is getting spicy out here. And they've been watching you, collective. Let's see. Everybody watching you, collective. I'm so just... Forgive me about this twin. I just can't believe it. And every card I see... There's the obsession and the eyeballs, right? There's the magician, he's doing the black magic. And then there's that passion card in intuitive cats deck. It's quite disgusting, collective. Not the card, but just the way they're falling out there, right? And then there's the Four Swords with the lady on the pillow next to it. And then the final card for this twin, this so-called good twin, right? Is the death card, collective. Okay? I don't even know this person. Technically, I don't know these people. Okay? And this twin has a whole, marching band of magic people with him. Okay? And they do magic on me at night, collective. I know this sounds so crazy, okay? But it's true, collective. I have no reason to make it up. I know I'm quite dramatic, but I have no reason to make this up. Collective, Archangel Michael, what's going on with this dead man's trigger? What's going on? I feel somebody's been caught. I feel like they should have aborted the mission a long time ago. I told you. They stole from you, collective. Waiting on your cut, huh? Whatever you cutting to get a cut is mine. It's okay. Maybe they realize it now. I wonder if this is a lady or a man, though. All right, let's go. Bottom of the deck, dead man's trigger. Oh, I feel like somebody's going under arrest of some sort, collective. Yeah, this leech. Let me see something. Is Sarah a man or a woman, Archangel Michael? Let's see how we can figure this out. Show me some manly or womanly issue. Y'all, whoever this must be the name, right? This card keeps coming out, collective. I gotta start searching this name with some of these documents. There's something going on with this name, Kuntz, okay? Collective, there's something about Kuntz. And like I said, there's some major operation, twin teardown, collective, okay? Operation, okay? And that's why a lot of us, I get certain reads where I am in the read, collective. And it's like, why am I in this read? Okay? I'm telling you, there's something about a connection. They're doing some sort of scheme or scam around the world. Okay? But Sarah Kuntz, we have paying tarot readers to try and confuse you. Get the fuck gone, okay? So maybe these are two people or it's the same person, and this is what they're doing so that they can steal from you. But I feel it's not working because somebody looks like somebody's going to prison. Yo, somebody sees what's going on. Okay? It says no more compromises. I see past your disguises. Lauren Hill, I get out. Okay, and this person's getting out. Okay, they got the abort. They done set off the dead man's trigger. Okay, and they're out of here, collective. I don't even know where the card went for the car. Oh, there it is. Okay, and they're aborting the mission. I feel like maybe the popo is after him, collective. Not quite the popo. Okay. Okay, let's see. What's this? Obstacle. Obstacle, I feel like you're at peace. And you still enjoy your life. Okay? 3113 on the clock. Show me. Yeah, you enjoy their life while it's off with their fucking head. So it's like you sitting here like the emperor. I'm getting with these two cards, okay? You're enjoying your life and you're just sending out the edicts. Like, okay, those heads are to be taken, okay? And put those heads over there. And after you've taken those heads, do this with them, right? Okay, forgive me, y'all. But yeah, I feel like you're issuing judgment. That's the obstacle. And you're doing it with ease, okay? Show me the spiritual advice. These people are being broken down. Maybe you're breaking them down, collective. Or they're just breaking. Maybe what they've done and all this stealing and thievery has caused them to break down too. And then also, I feel like a lot of these people are old people. Okay? And they have their young people living off of our wealth, collective. And they don't respect us. I don't know. Gang stalking, collective. I feel like you're just really revealing a lot of shit of what's been going on. And once it's been revealed, I feel like they can't do it anymore. It's like the game is over. Okay, I don't know what kind of people would participate in this, collective. Yeah, I don't know. And you have like real like families and shit. People, so-called family men. They out there gang stalking, collective. That's how they make their money. Their rent and shit, okay? It's fucking asinine. I don't know. Divine outcome. 3303 I just saw. Petticoat. We talking about women and abuse of women, collective. I don't know why because I always get it with this card, collective. This card reminds me of Giselle Petticoat. Okay, but let's read this. Underskirt, undergarment, provide support, warmth, extra layer of protection. Okay, let's see. Divine outcome. Sambo. Oh my goodness, collective. They should have aborted. That's why they flying down the highway like this. They came for a divine being for sure. And you have the support of the divine, collective. Let me see. It says Sambo, some supreme deity of the universe. When nothing else was, Sambo was. African god of Asia. Beautiful. Show me. They gang stalking. Collective. I told you they wasn't too bright. Show me. Third eye don't lie, collective. And you see it all. And so does the divine. Okay, this is why this is a quick read. And this is why this person is running down the highway, collective. So, like every day something's going to happen. All of this could literally be over with by the time you wake up tomorrow, collective. I'm telling you. The way that all that information it's like somebody had a bag or the pot of the beans and they just knocked them all over, collective. Yeah. Let's see something real quick and we out of here with the mystery. Archangel Michael, what were these curses? Show us some of the curses that were broken in our individual lives and our families. Show us the curses. Now, that's a lot of curses. Now, I don't know about all this, collective. Now, you something with a slip of the tongue, collective. When I see this, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting the Clintons, collective. And Draconian, because they used to have dealings and stuff like that, I think, right? Allegedly. But they had an interest in UFOs. I do know that. Okay, slip of the tongue, Hillary. Great. Oh, my goodness. Get out of here, collective. Something about the great solar flash, collective. Oh, my goodness. I knew this was that fake love card because I could see that sticker. Something about... You know what I'm getting? With that slip of the tongue? Look, we got the best trip ever under that, right? I feel like this person, I'm not going to repeat that second name again, right? Possibly, went on a trip. Some sort of vacation with some sort of fake love. I don't know. I'm getting like, rainbow love, collective, okay? And it's none of my business, but that's what I'm getting right now, okay? And whilst on enjoying the vacation and everything, she spoke about the great solar flash that they're expecting it, collective, okay? And the ancestors want to talk about it, obviously, okay? Thank you. That's what that is, collective. Draconian, dragon, something about draconian. That's like reptilian, collective, right? But there's good and bad in everything, right? Because I believe some of this is in us. Who knows? We've got different types of DNA on this planet, right? And we have it within us, right? So I don't know. All right, y'all. Draconian. I feel like she's working with them, maybe. Certain ones. Maybe they're on the Black Knight satellite, y'all. Could be. Because the way that ship looks, it does have that black, like a sort of, I don't know, it almost looks like a rock in some ways, right? But yeah, that could be like a Draco type ship style, collective. Okay, I don't know. But something is no, okay? They're telling me no. And what the hell did I ask, collective? Because this is ridiculous. Curse breaker, okay? So you broke something about fake love? Maybe, or you broke the secrets about the great solar flash, collective. Why did I do this? And something about lies, I think. Okay, and there's something these people are doing. Something they're doing with this semiconductor. Maybe this is speaking of the energy draining. Maybe they're up there on the Black Knight satellite, some Dracos or something, collective. Maybe there's something, okay? We have wiretap, okay? With semiconductor. That's interesting. I think that's how they got this information about this great solar flash. Okay? Then it says, with the help of the divine, and my spirit team, I will slay every demon that comes for me. Ashe. Okay. We have seashell, protection from evil spirits, and resilient. Okay, beautiful. And we have good, collective. All those for you, collective. And this was the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. Excuse me. And it says, fuck Espagomas. Fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. Fuck them all. I bury those cockroaches. What they ever do for us anyway? Okay, collective. I think that's the Most High saying fuck these niggas, collective. Because they ain't too bright, okay? But they did add some other information out here. Okay, but I think we should leave it there. But I don't know. Maybe I need to do a little check and see if maybe she traveled recently, okay? And who knows? Maybe something's about to come out in the media. Some sort of expose, collective. All right. Archangel Michael, what's the mystery card? Yeah. They coming for all these people. And it ain't gonna look too good. Okay? But it says, your sister is an acrimonious type bitch. An angry, bitter bitch. Okay, collective. If you like the video, like the video.